Hello and namaste. It's me Ankit Podel. Welcome to my channel with new video and recipe. It's Epi Diaries. To make any soft bread, first we have to make soft dough. For making the soft roll, we have to follow step-by-step process of soft roll making. At first, we have to make soft dough, then keep the dough for first and second resting. After that, rolling and proving the dough, and finally, at last, we will bake the dough. To make a soft dough, we have to use softening agent so that it helps to make a dough soft in texture. Ingredients like butter, milk powder, sugar, and egg are known as softening agent for making the soft dough. They play an important role for making the dough soft in texture. So, this is the standard recipe for making the soft dough. I am using 1 kg of all-purpose flour, 20 g of milk powder, 10 g of bread improver, 20 g of salt, 15 g of dry instant yeast, 60 g of refined white sugar, 100 g of butter, 1 whole egg. Now we will add all the ingredients in the machine. At last we will add cold water. So now we will add 550 ml of cold water. And for the first 3 minutes, we will knead the dough in fast speed. After 3 minutes, we have to check the texture of the dough. It's perfect. No need to add extra water or flour on it. After checking the texture of the dough, we have to increase the speed of the machine. Now we will knead the dough in second speed. Almost 9 minutes is completed. Slowly the dough will start to roll on the bottom of the barrel, and the dough will get elastic as well. Now we can take out the dough from the machine. Spread flour on the working table, then make a ball. Now your soft dough is ready. So at last, I will show the right way to check the kneading of your dough. When your dough is elastic and transparent, then your dough is perfectly mixed. Now it's the time to keep the dough for the first resting. You can leave the dough for the resting either on working table or any baking tray. First spread the white flour on the tray and on the top of the dough so that the dough will not get stick on the tray. Then we have to cover the dough to prevent the dough from drying. The time duration for the first resting is 20 to 30 minutes. The reason why we keep the dough for the first resting are it helps to develop gluten structure and helps to create the flavor in the dough. The first resting is done. We can see that the dough is light and airy, and little bit size of the dough also increase. Again, we have to keep the dough for the second resting. Again, make a ball. The duration for the second resting will be around 30 minutes. The reason for the second resting are it helps to make a working with the dough very easy, and it helps to create very lighter and airy texture. After second resting, you can see small air bubble in the dough. This is because of chemical reaction of the yeast in the dough. Now we have to portion the dough. The total weight of the dough will be 1800 gram of 1 kg recipe. So we have to cut the dough in equal to half. We can roll the dough either by using our hand or with the help of machine. Cut 30 gram of each dough for making soft roll. For rolling the dough, we have to use top part of our finger and bottom part of our palm. From the top part, we have to tuck the dough inside, and from the bottom part, we have to push the dough. Then, we have to keep rolling the dough in circular motion. The rolling of the bread must be smooth from all sides. Then repeat the same process for all remaining dough. From 1 kg recipe, we can make 60 pieces of soft roll of 30 gram. Also, we have next alternative option for rolling the dough. We can use the rolling machine. First of all, we have to set the number for rolling. Then only we have to roll the dough. This is dough rolling plate. First spray the little water on it and take a dough, then spread it equally and evenly from all sides. Then place the dough on plate and again spread it on the plate. After that, spread the white flour, then keep the dough inside the machine. It is locked. It helps to hold the plate at the time of rolling. First of all, press the dough and cut the dough, then only at last we have to roll the dough for just 5 seconds. Now you can see the rolling of the dough. It's perfect. The dough is nicely rolled from all sides. After rolling, we have to arrange the dough on baking tray. Always maintain little bit of gap because while proving the size of dough will increase. Then we have to keep the dough inside prover at the temperature of 34 degrees Celsius for around 1 hour till the dough doesn't get nicely proofed. After 1 hour, the dough is nicely proofed. Now I will show the right way to know the dough is nicely proofed. The first method is that when we toss the dough is not sticky. And the next method is when we slowly press the dough is coming into its real position. The dough is not getting pressed. After dough is nicely proofed, we have to apply egg wash for the soft roll. Egg wash helps to provide golden color to the bread. So if you want complete recipe for the egg wash, then just click the link on I bottom that is shown on the top of my video. So for spraying the egg wash, you can use the spray gun as well. It helps to save a time and provide even egg wash for the bread. It is operated through power supply and we have to keep the egg wash on the container. Then cover it, then you can use the spray gun for egg wash. We can give the topping for the soft roll. As a topping, we can use either black and white sesame or only white sesame. Always apply the topping only after providing egg wash to the bread. Now for the baking, keep the tray inside the preheated oven, close the door and bake the soft roll at 220 degrees Celsius for 6 minutes. After 6 minute baking of the soft roll, Let's open the door. The smell from the bread is just amazing. And the color of the soft roll is perfect. Take out the soft roll from the oven. Then keep the soft roll outside for the cooling. Mostly, soft roll are enjoyed at the time of breakfast with tea and coffee. Also, you can enjoy the soft roll with cheese and butter with soup. Also, you can make the sandwich from the soft roll.